Remember that? Right over there. Well, you used to really be scared here.
Johnny.
You're still afraid.
Stop it now, I mean it.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
So the whole reason for making this video was to bring out a lens that I wanted to show how easy it is to shoot with and get good photos with, almost with no skill whatsoever. But speaking of no skill, I left the SD card at home, so I can't shoot anything. So Tawny and I love walking around in graveyards. Ever since we met, something we've always done. It's always nice when you meet somebody that's equally as weird as you, that takes part in the same exact kind of weird stuff that you like to take part in, like walking around in graveyards and taking night drives and going antiquing and thrifting and all that stuff. One of the many reasons I love her. And a couple summers ago we had photo challenges where we'd come out to graveyards and we would shoot mobile photography and we would try and get cool shots together, and that was a lot of fun. Tawny, we should do that again. But so we went and we got us a coffee, or she got a matcha, which I think you decided you didn't like, right? So we're not matcha people, but we went and got chai or coffee, and now we're just walking around the graveyard. Since I don't have my camera to shoot photos with, this is what we're gonna do, which is a good time anyways, regardless. So if you had to, well, when you die, you want to be cremated, right?
Yeah.
Me as well, but I hate the thought of not having a tombstone. So I kind of feel like maybe I can be cremated and just have a tombstone put somewhere. Maybe they can cremate, could they cremate half my body and put half my body in the ground so I could still have a tombstone somewhere? If you had to pick one half of your body to get cremated, which half would it be?
The bottom half. That way, you can go back to my grave and dig up my skull.
Oh, I want you to have my leg bones. So I'd get the top half of my... Oh! So maybe I can get the top half of my body cremated, and you can get your bottom half, and then we can give all of our remaining bones to Emery, and he can reconstruct them into... into a skeleton in memory of us and put it out on Halloween. So if it was me and I had to have a gravestone, obviously not one of those nameplate ones that are in the ground, but I'd want something like this. Something that looks old and gnarly. I would want definitely like some weird carving on it, like a bat, like you said, a weird little thing, because you might as well have fun since you're dead. I mean, you know, whether you're religious or not, I don't think it's going to be a decision maker whether or not you're going to heaven or hell, depending on what's engraved in your tombstone. So you might as well put something fun on there. Like, had I not died, my wife would have killed me anyway. Every time we go to a graveyard and we just park, our car looks like it would be a car that's just in a graveyard. Just a black SUV. It looks like every movie ever where they go to a cemetery, there's a black SUV. These are kind of cool. How they kind of look like
But you have to spend so much
scribes,
money on a
or
tombstone now.
do you think back in the day tombstones were as expensive as they are now? Or do you think it was just like something that like it became a business, so things got expensive? Far thing.
I want to be buried at Lakeview Cemetery.
You mean half your body wants to be buried there?
Yeah.
The other half is going to be on somebody's mantle somewhere.
Yeah.
Emery's. And then he'll probably end up leaving our ashes somewhere.
Emily would not take care of our ashes.
This tree's kind of cool. Make a good picture. I wish I had my camera. Come out here in the right sunlight. Shoot from that direction this way. Can't believe I didn't bring an SD card. I mean, I can believe it. I do stupid shit like that all the time, but it's because I'm offloading so much freaking footage constantly that they're just all over the place. And they're all half full, and I'm formatting them left and right. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. Ton, you've inspired me. I'm gonna shoot with my phone real quick, because why not? I'm here, and I'm gonna use this Fuji app. Fuji app. It's supposed to be like Fujifilm. It's Fuji. I wish it would actually show a good representation of what the pictures are going to look like, or I could shoot them in black and white without having to convert them later. It's kind of a pain. Don't run from me, I'm trying to get a picture of you. I like these trees over here. I'm not really putting too much thought into any of these photos. Just shooting so I can say I shot some while I was out here. These trees right here look super awesome. I think I weird everybody out when I vlog. This is one of the things about vlogging that's awkward. I think my wife is like, shifty eyes, like, is he talking to me? Is he talking to the camera? Who's he talking to? I think she's coming around getting used to it though, even though I can see where it's obnoxious. Because even though the moments are authentic, I think people, when you vlog and you're with them, I think they feel like you're just having these moments to have for the camera, which is not the case. We do this all the time. But I don't want her to feel like we're not spending time together because I've got the camera out. I've got my hands full. Sometimes your phone is good enough to shoot with, and we'll do another photo video with that lens on another day. Did you almost fall?
No, my knee just didn't want to touch me.
You see, you're like the epitome of the person walking through the graveyard that trips in a hole, trips in the open grave. Let's go up there and take pictures of that one real quick. Yeah. You see those up there under the tree? I left my chai back over here. I'm gonna have to get it before we go. Actually, I don't want to leave it way over here. But I want to walk over there to those real quick. I'm gonna get my coffee, or my whatever, chai, dirty chai. Coffees in the cemetery. It's something we do all the time. It's so peaceful out here. I don't know if that's gonna be good or not. I can't get a good picture. I'm not using my regular camera. I'm using that Fuji one. That Fuji app. Oh wow, 1943. It still baffles me that people, you know, like your granny, born in what, 34? 35? How much history they've seen, you know? It's just amazing to me. And I don't know if like we'll see, you know, as great of a change in society as like she saw, or people that were born during that time, you know? Because you're talking about color TV, World War II, you know, VHS, you know, DVDs, Blu-rays, streaming. Like, she saw all of that. Internet. I mean, we kind of saw internet and DVDs and Blu-rays, but I'm talking about just seeing the changes over time, you know. Segregation, you know, to put it into perspective, like segregation. Like, there's people that are currently alive that were not allowed to go to school, you know, or drink out of certain water fountains or use certain bathrooms. It's just insane to me. These are kind of cool how they're staggered. For that one. I forgot where I left my chai. You can get a shot of that one. The Austin. I wonder how these are turning out. They all are doing that crazy light leak. This app automatically puts light leaks on everything, which looks cool when you're shooting in color. It probably just looks like badly exposed film when you're shooting in black and white, which could also be cool, but... Okay, so we found an awesome tombstone here, and Tawny hates to lose. She's over there. So we're trying to see if we can get the best picture, and I'm laying down on the ground right now, and I'm trying to get a shot. I refuse to let her get a better photo than me. It also sucks when you're a photographer. Huh? Okay. All right, well, let me turn my regular camera on. It's probably what I should be shooting in anyways. All right, you ready? And I'm gonna post Tawny's picture too.
No.
Yes. Yours is probably... Tawny's an awesome photographer. I just wish I could get her to want to care about getting an actual camera. And it sucks when you've been doing photography for, I don't know, 15 years, and sometimes you get outshot by somebody that does not give a shit whether they get a good photo or not. They just want to outdo you. That's her main reason. It's not that she really cares. Don't forget you got a wide angle lens, Tom. The 0.5. She's shooting with the, what do you have, the 13? iPhone 13?
13 Pro.
Yeah, the 13 Pro, and I'm still slacking it with the iPhone 12 Pro Max, which actually I love this phone still. So I'm gonna put her picture up here right now, her best one, and then I'm gonna put mine up. And feel free, if you comment on the video, whose is better. It'll probably be hers. No, they don't. I need to get a cool shot of her shoes in the cemetery. I don't know why. I just feel like that would make a cool picture, especially if it's in black and white, because her shoes are already black and white. She's getting into it now. So one thing about Tawny is, other than she doesn't like to be in these videos, is she never backs down from a challenge. So if I challenge her to something, she has to win. So hang on. So right now there's good light that's starting to come down on this tombstone, so we're gonna have a quick photo challenge of this one. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm gonna let her go first, and then I'm gonna steal her angles afterwards, because I feel like that's what she did to me on the last one. Look at the form. I'm telling you, I hate when I get outshot by somebody who doesn't call themselves a photographer. It's the most frustrating thing. Okay, so one thing that always make a good photo, here's a tip here, is shallow depth of field. Tawny doesn't know this, and it's not like she can't hear me.
You're cheating.
It's not like she can't hear.
I have bare bones.
I have it too. Look, I'm shooting with the in-camera stuff. Is, you know, you have portrait mode. That'll blur your background a little bit, not just for portraits. Then of course you have like wide angle,
pants are too tight.
Your pants are awfully tight, but I like it. Okay, so now I'm sort of just thinking like a noob. I need to get my cinematographer hat on and think of how I would shoot this if I was shooting it for a film. So let's go back to photo mode. What did you tell me to shut up?
No, it's
Oh.
my pants are so tight.
I mean, I like that shot, but that's not going to be the winner there. That's just a good detail shot. Okay.
Oh, look, he's taking 2 shots now.
Yeah, I know. I'm still in your aim. That's why you always let the other person go first. Well, you can...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tony's not going to be able to compete with this one because I got the sun poking through on the left side and the sky on the right. I got some sun rays.
Get out of my way.
You don't even... I got some freaking sun rays in mine. When all else fails, just get really low. That's the way I see it. My favorite ones are going to be just the ones of you shooting. Alright, so I'm going to post those photos up right here. So I don't know if Tawny's going to edit hers or not. Yeah, you do. You have the in-phone editor. I really love when I get her into photo mode. She has no idea, but it's my favorite thing in the world. And one of my favorite things to do with her is just going around and doing stupid stuff like this. So if you have a significant other, and if you're a photographer and they're not, just be like, I challenge you. Let's whip out our phones and let's you can get a better picture with just our phones. It's always a fun game. I got my son into it one time too, where all 3 of us were doing it. So just a fun thing you can do together. Oh, did you see this one? Did you see the thing in there? Ton, how are you not taking a picture? Look at this. What do you mean? Look at that. What do you mean? That looks amazing. Okay. All right. I think that concludes the photo challenge that you didn't know that I was going to make you take part in, but you did.
I'm going to
Thanks.
download me a photo editor later.
You should.
Do the S-curve.
She knows all about the S-curve. I taught her about the S-curve last year when we were doing this. And you can never go wrong with the S-curve, but you have to do them in black and white, the ones you send me. So just send me your favorites.
So I have to edit them in black and white?
Yeah, just turn. You keep yours color for what you want to keep on your phone, but anything you send me, edit in black and white. And you know, I don't know. That's what I'm gonna do because I mean this video is gonna be in black and white anyway. We gotta go to the store after this, get some more painting supplies because we gotta finish up painting our bedroom. So I'll see you a little bit later. So we just left the hardware store and to get the rest of the paint stuff that we needed. And every time we ride through a parking lot and Tawny sees a stray kitten, she has to go out and try to talk to it, and I guess she tries to catch it. She's out there right now. I don't know if you can see her over there behind that tree, but she's out there trying to get this kitten. We have 4 cats already, by the way, but I don't know. We'll see if she can get it.